All right, so let's shift all the attention now solely to you. No more. Well, we will talk about the Rangers, but back to you. You scored 4 goals in your career with the Rangers, two of them being outdoors. Just those 2 goals, just what that was like for you and that experience as a whole. And I guess I can't not ask about the salute as well.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I came off my best 2 seasons in the NHL in Pittsburgh, and I was a free agent. I saw New York as an up and coming team that worked extremely hard. I liked everything I saw in New York. I had a inkling that Brad Richards was going to sign there too, so I knew that that was a big move. So I ended up signing there, and here's the thing that kind of sticks. This goes to the Winter Classic. I haven't said this too much because I don't. It's so we have the gardens getting remodeled, getting redone. So we're over in Europe for a couple weeks playing it preseason games against. Oh, geez, we went to like 5 different countries. And while we're over there, I dinged up my knee, and I've never had a knee injury, never missed a practice, a game, anything for a knee. And I had something wrong with it, and I was trying to finish preseason over there, and I'm like, something's not right. So I end up just having it was a meniscus tear. I get that cleaned up. So I missed the start of the season, I guess is my point. I signed a contract to Rangers. I don't play the first, not quite half, the first 20 some games of the season. And it was kind of funny because I played in the Winter Classic the prior year in Pittsburgh against the Washington Capitals. I love it. It was one of the highlights of my career playing outdoors like that. And so I was so excited that we had the opportunity again that I, in my head, was like, all right, well, this is kind of lining up where I might be able to be ready for the Winter Classic. And I didn't, I rushed my rehab coming back, right? And I was like, I want to play in that outdoor game. I want to play in that outdoor game. So I probably came back prematurely, and it was fine for that moment. But the rest of the season after that, I was in like hang on mode with my knee just blowing up and swelling. I had some other thing going on in there. So in hindsight, it's like, yes, it was an unbelievable game. One I'll never forget, but it wasn't a smart decision by me because, to be honest with you, like because I didn't take the time with my injury, I was in hang on mode the rest of my career because I had a bad leg. And but in that game, it seemed like kind of the perfect story for me. If it just the reason why I say that is just shows you the excitement I had to go and play in that game. So it's like I wanted to go into that game, and I felt like with the experience I had the year before, I can make an impact. And we were down 2-0, and yeah, we just it was crazy. Our line got a couple goals, and I love playing that role as a heel on the road. Sometimes everybody wants to score goals. Everybody wants to bring the fans out of their seats and cheer for you. I wasn't good enough to get that frequently enough, but what I could control is on the road, I can get booed, and it felt just as good, right? So I think that's part of it, is just to go into Philly and be like, kind of stick it to you guys, and I always came up as being an anti-Flyers player throughout my professional career. So this was just seemed a little natural. So yeah, man, it was a huge moment. It was really cool. We obviously, if you remember back, I mean, Brad Richards scores that game winner. And probably the biggest moment of the game actually is the Danny Briere penalty shot on Hankey, which was an absolute joke that was even called to begin with. I think they called Dan Girardi covering the puck in the crease. But I think that was, hey, it was a big stage for the league, and maybe it was the refs just thought, hey, this could be interesting, but big save by Hankey.
I don't want to date myself. I'm pretty sure 13-year-old me was not too thrilled about that covering the puck call. I don't remember how old I was during that, but that was just an incredible experience just to watch. So to
Yeah.
be even able to be in it is incredible.
Yeah, it was awesome. And yeah, again, the one the year before we lost in Pittsburgh against Washington, it felt like we lost in the playoffs and we were eliminated. And it was really hard coming out of the Winter Classic the prior year to be like, hey, that was just 2 points. And you don't want to say just 2 points, because 2 points is huge in the NHL. But like, don't, we got it. We got a game in 2 days. Like, let's get back up. But on the flip side, when we won with the Rangers, it was like we won the Stanley Cup. And so Torts is the perfect coach because he let us know real quick, brought us back down to earth. That was only 2 points. Get over yourselves. We got some hockey to play, and he got us focused again.